are going to learn the hard way that Kenyans are fed up but not helpless. In this time of desperation in the country, Ruto is selling illusions of hope to our people with the phantom proposals that are meant to line the pockets of his cronies. It is wrong. It is cruel. It is evil. The question we must ask ourselves is, can a leader mean well for the people than the people do for themselves? The answer is no. Kenyans must not trust that insider smile that Ruto wears. It is betrayer's kiss. If Ruto meant well, he would have listened to the people. He did not, and now we must fight. Fellow Kenyans, comrades, a regime that has so blatantly ignored and betrayed us does not deserve our delegated power. We are taking back our sovereign power. We are going to the trenches ourselves to fight for ourselves. This regime does not deserve our obedience. We have no obligation to work for the success of a regime that has no interest in our success. We are the people.
Sitasimama maovu ya kitawala. Sitasimama maovu ya kitawala.
Hello? There's no other option left. We must fight. We are going to fight everywhere and anywhere until the Finance Act is repealed. We will adopt a series of acts of civil disobedience to force this regime to recognize that we, the people, are supreme. Through civil disobedience, we will deny Ruto the taxes he thinks he can extort from us by force. Dear Kenyans, we have been abandoned by our leaders. We must now look out for each other and be our brothers and sisters keepers. Here, therefore, are my requests to you, my people of Kenya. Let us embrace tax boycotts. Let us deny Ruto the fuel tax by limiting consumption of petrol and diesel. One way to do this is to carpool. Let us arrange to make regular journeys in a single vehicle whenever possible. Give each other a ride. Cut down on non-essential travel. Walk instead of driving whenever possible. I appeal to all employers to allow their workers time to walk to and from work. I appeal to matatu owners to support tax boycotts. While observing safety measures, maintain the current fare, but double your carrying capacity as part of the civil disobedience. Our police officers should support our call by allowing matatus to carry above capacity at current costs so that Kenyans can commute.
Niko tayari kulipa gharama
Hello? I appeal to businesses to disable or avoid electronic tax registers, make nil returns on VAT, and instead give discounts to customers. This way, we shall recover the VAT Ruto is taking illegally through the fuel. I appeal to employers to ignore the punitive deductions of employees' salaries that will only line the pockets of Ruto's strategically placed cronies. Mr. Ruto is driving us off the roads with high fuel prices. We must deny his officers the comfort of driving us off the road with their vehicles. Let us deny the government vehicles and motorcades the right of way that they take for granted. They may sound the sirens as they wish, but everyone must follow the traffic except for ambulances. Dear Kenyans, I'm coming. We know the men and women who visit these unjust law owners. Punish the traitors. Let us name, shame, follow, and isolate the traitors at every turn. Let us picket their public and private offices and their homes until they join the call to have the Finance Act repealed. Today, and with absolute respect and humility, I'm reaching out to the online community in the country and diaspora, the famous Kenyans on Twitter, the content creators and the TikTokers. I have a request to you. Let us gather and share information about the traitors, their Twitter and other social media accounts, telephone numbers, and email addresses, and use these to show the oppressors that power belongs to us, the people. Finally, I appeal to our performing artists. Let our songs and music be a source of pain to the traitors. Let our songs and music a source of pain to the traitors. Let our music carry our disappointments and support the fight against Ruto and his contemporaries until Ruto learns to respect the people. Dear Kenyans, in a democratic country that is founded upon sovereignty of the people, whenever the arms of government, whether the executive, the legislature, or the judiciary, fall into the hands of men and women who use their delegated sovereign power to oppress the people and benefit themselves, then it becomes a right and a duty of the people, in pursuit of the common good, to assert their sovereignty, to disobey those men and women and their laws. We are asserting our sovereignty. Civil disobedience begins with personal actions. We begin today, and we will continue progressively, discreetly and publicly, culminating in the official start of massive countrywide demonstrations.